Holy crap, that's a lot of snow. We are back, and my goodness, that's a lot of snow. We had some friends tell us that it was quite a bit up here, but I had no idea we were looking at this much. So it's a short visit, just one night, but clearly we have our work cut out for us. Fortunately, inside it's just over 5 degrees, so no unpleasant surprises with any frozen pipes or issues with the plumbing at all. And we're going to get a fire started and regroup after the 3-hour plus drive and get outside and tackle this snow. Catch up with you in a little bit. So just a little more detail on the heating in here. So, I mean, primarily we use the wood stove, but we do have baseboard heaters as backup. And what we do is set them at the lowest temperature actually they'll go at, which is 5 degrees. And then that will just keep the plumbing in order here. So we don't have to worry about burst pipes, unless of course there's a power outage, which, as I referred to in another video, happens here way too often. But anyway, we use the baseboard strictly for that purpose. There's one in the bathroom as well. It wasn't even on. The other one is on this side. And then down in the crawl space where the pressure tank is, and obviously all the plumbing lines are run, we have a similar baseboard that we keep also at 5 degrees Celsius. So, so far the system works. We're happy. I was kind of worried coming up that we were going to have a problem on this trip, but all is well. And as long as the power stays on, I think this system works great. The baseboards come off as soon as it heats up in here, which the way this is going should be pretty soon. You helping out, Kimber? Good girl. Yep, that's it. Keep going. All right, she's really cooking now. You can hear the kettle boiling away. We've ticked up a few degrees, and it's starting to get nice and comfortable here. And it's only been what, maybe 2 hours or so. Gotta love that. And I think the key, you gotta have the right wood. It's gotta be dry in order to get this kind of fire. So we gotta really step up our game because we don't have a whole lot of wood that's that dry. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, bright and sunny, but man, is it chilly outside. So I was just having a look here, and hopefully you can see this okay, but this is what we're dealing with. It's actually warmed up a degree. So yeah, it was like almost minus 23 outside temperature. In here, we just hit 13. So it's okay, I guess. Certainly not as warm as I'd like it to be. So got the wood stove cranked up. We expect to be a little more comfortable soon. So for today, it's just, we're only here till later this afternoon. But what we would like to do is set this little gadget up. And what this would hopefully do for us is give us the reading of the temperature downstairs. And that's, like I mentioned before, where all the plumbing lines are, our pressure tank, all the vitals, where things could go south in a hurry if it freezes. So this, at least up here, we can see it. We know whether we're, in the right range. We don't have to panic. When temperatures are this cold, we tend to not sleep well at night when we're not here. So what I would like to do ultimately is have the two thermometers up here and position our interior camera, which is an Arlo, so that it at least, even if we have to zoom in, we can see both temperatures at a glance when we're at home. This camera works really well as far as that goes. We, keep an eye on stuff in here. We have one outside as well. But I think that's going to really, give us some peace of mind so that we know, even with the baseboard temperature set low, that we're in the right range. So that's for today, and just a couple other small things. Just wrapped up our coffee. Queen is outside with Kimber, and hopefully, as you can see, nice, bright, sunny, but just crazy cold. So all the snow's clear, so it's just now a case of picking up on some of these smaller projects and hauling ass out of here later this aft. We'll catch you in a bit. Check this out. That's right, we are sporting the latest in polar vortex winter wear. Christmas gift from the kids. They got us one each, and let me tell you, today we are really appreciating having this technology at our fingertips. Just a little tap of the button and it's bringing the heat. So if you're ever on the fence about buying this type of winter wear, I say do it. It has been a game changer today. So another project for a future day when I don't feel like I'm standing on the surface of Mars is this briefcase solar panel that I got from Costco. It's 110 watts, and what I want to do is modify it so it works with the new solar generator I got, which is the AMIR Solex C1000. I'll show that in an upcoming video. Basically, this is designed because it has its own built-in controller. I need to bypass that, and it has the old, I don't know, old, but not as common now, the SAE or Anderson connectors. So I'm going to modify it to work with the XT60 and then figure out some kind of pass-through for the shed, because the panels be over here on this side, and then the actual solar generator is going to be on the inside sitting on a shelf. So instead of keeping a door open or running it through a window, I want to have a weatherproof pass-through to get the cables through, and then just, 110 watts. It's not nearly what it's capable of, but I think it'll definitely help keep it topped up. I also have the generator here if I need it, or I can just charge it by power by bringing it in. So that's for another day. And if anyone has any suggestions on the best way to pass through the wires, I'm no solar expert. I only have minimal experience when we had our RV. So if you have any thoughts on running that cable through, I'm all ears. This should be fun. For my fellow Canucks watching this, if you happen to be at your local home hardware store and you see the reactor alkaline batteries on sale, just walk on by. These things do not last at all. And I love my home hardware. I love supporting Canadian stores, but these batteries are no bueno. And I realize it's really cold, but I had some Panasonic dollar store specials that lasted much longer. I have finally got some Duracells up here. I know in this temperature I should be using the lithium ones, so I will do that going forward because changing these is a pain in the ass. But anyway, just a heads up on those batteries. How's the view up there? All right, quick visit to the shop, and there's my wall of shame. A complete disaster zone that I really need to address, but not today. Too cold, no thanks. And my friend Mr. Heater is at least making it bearable in here. This man door, it's so cold I can't even open it. I tried the generator, no luck. The snowblower just gave me all kinds of trouble yesterday. Eventually got it going, but I mean, when it's this cold, it just affects everything. Okay, so what I want to do here is actually pull the fridge out, and I'm going to use this small extension cord, which will hopefully come up over the top and just sit back there. The reason I'm doing that is because with the number of blackouts we've been having, it got me thinking that we probably should have a means to run this fridge off our generator. In the laundry room, we have a pass-through, which I'll show in another video, but basically it gives us 6 different outlets that are all fed from the generator, and we can run extensions to whatever we need. And I thought it would be a lot easier than, if I can access the cord up at the top, than pulling the fridge out. So this way it would kind of be tucked out of the way while it's running day to day, but in the event of a blackout where we're concerned about the food, we could then unplug from the back and then just run the cord directly. So see if this works.
See if you can pull it out, and I'll tell you on this side when it gets too close to it.
Okay. So you just watch the side, right?
You watch that side, like the cattle, and this side is right.
Okay, so we had to change things up a little bit. There's the finished product. The orange extension cord I was going to use actually wasn't long enough because the outlet itself is set pretty low. So we switched to a longer one, and it seems to work fine. I just have a couple pieces of Gorilla tape there, but even without the tape, it doesn't seem to be moving. And this cabinet, which I repurposed to keep some of our emergency stuff for these frequent blackouts, is stocked up with the candles and flashlight, lantern. So I think we're pretty good. And it actually worked out well. So the cabinet closes without any problem and we're good to go. Folks, so that's a wrap. We're just packed up, getting ready to head back to the city. Unfortunately, it was a short trip, but we did manage to check a few things off the to-do list. And most importantly, make sure that there was nothing here damaged in terms of the plumbing with the crazy cold weather we had. But now, of course, with my new high-tech weather monitoring system, I will have instant access to the temperatures, both down in the crawl space and on the main floor. So that's all good. And yeah, so everything else is cleaned up. We're ready to roll. Thank you for spending some time with us. I have a product review probably within the next few days, maybe week. I picked up a 12 volt rechargeable water pump, which is actually really slick, working out way better than I thought it would. So I want to share that with you. So keep an eye out for our next video. Thank you for your support. We'll see you soon. Ciao.